You're entangled with them for
Yeah,
life.
they're in their feelings about the whole Bish thing right now.
Oh, well, let's get to it. We just saw the World Cup final. Congrats to Messi
Congrats.
and Argentina.
Yes.
Finally, Messi gets his World Cup.
مبروك كوسكال.
الحلم يتحقق.
That was the last chance he had.
The dream comes true.
And so glad to see at the end of his career that he's picking it up.
True.
Icing on a cake.
Very much so.
It was, I think, arguably one of, if not the best final that we've seen in a while.
That was great.
I think it's the best final
Yes.
I've ever seen in terms of a World Cup final.
Granted, I kept sleeping through it, but it was very exciting when I was awake.
Very,
Oh yeah, trust me, we know. We saw you pass
very
out.
fun to actually watch you like literally sleeping through Al Hamas in the last minutes. Yeah,
No, that was an amazing.
that was a final. That was a final. Like
amazing
Argentina
final.
starting off strongly, Messi scoring penalty, and then like being involved in the second goal,
I have a conspiracy theory that I cannot say on this podcast.
which was very interesting.
It hits all the dots.
Thank you for always keeping us on our toes. Badu.
تبغى ايش كوك.
Yeah.
Call your boy.
تشوف يعني Qatar I think got what it wanted. It got a showpiece final that people are always going to talk about. People are always going to remember.
No matter how much you hate this World Cup, you're always gonna remember this is Messi's World Cup in
Yes.
Qatar,
Yes.
Yeah.
and Saudi beat Argentina.
And
Yes.
and,
Amen.
All those
Amen.
things.
And
that
Morocco-
whole story will always be like that.
and Morocco made it all the way to the semis. Like that was a big part of the World Cup pad.
That's for us.
Yeah.
The history of the World Cup is not gonna matter in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
But for us, it means so much that they made it this far. Even though arguably I had to sit here and watch a Moroccan man speaking in Arabic telling me that he's not Arab. Okay?
Maybe he wasn't though, right? They have a big Amazigh Berber population. I don't know, honestly.
We're not saying if he is or is not. But the idea that you're speaking in Arabic as your first language and you're telling me that you're not an Arab and you're going on this whole rant that we colonized you. I don't know what's going on.
People get really weird about
Yes.
their identity, specifically in the wider Arab world. Like, don't get me started. Like أنا فني يا أخي. That whole thing.
But anyways, going back to the original
Sure,
topic.
Amen.
Oh, look at you. What, you got property over there?
No, but anyway, the point is
Real
like,
estate, real estate.
the point is I feel like everybody
God.
like emphasized with Morocco, wanted Morocco to actually get all the way to the final. It would have been amazing if they did, honestly. But nonetheless, like they had a really good showing.
The only reason
in terms of their team and their team spirit.
The only
and-
reason I was happy that Morocco didn't make it to the final is because you saw that Morocco was losing steam. And so if they made it to the final, it'd be like Croatia. They get there,
They
and
can't,
then Argentina is going to just walk all over them.
Yeah,
And you don't want that reputation.
True.
Let it be, hey, we made it this far.
We broke a new record
Exactly.
for African teams.
And we can
for
build
Arab
on
teams,
that.
For
Yeah, and I can build on that.
yeah.
So it doesn't feel like it's a one run that's not going to
Yeah.
be repeated again.
It was inspirational.
Exactly.
It
Let's
was,
keep it that way.
honestly.
Let's keep it inspirational.
And yani beating Spain, beating Portugal, making it all the way there. That is not easy. They had one of the toughest routes all the way to the semis.
They made Cristiano cry. That was worth it.
This World Cup is better than I think the last two.
I think in terms of
The Brazil one was very nice. I like because Germany, what they did to Brazil.
yeah, that was the storyline of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the final was meh. It was last minute goal, Götze.
It was a very different game. Like, kind of for me, this
It
game,
was a boring game,
yeah.
bro.
It was very tight. Argentina, like that was part of the excitement. But for me, this game, like you thought the game was settled until the 80th, 70th, 78th minute, and then like 2 goals in 2 minutes, game the fuck on. You went to extra
I'm talking
time.
about as a whole World Cup, not just as a final.
And for me, the final made the World Cup. To be honest, like having this kind of final with that
Every final makes the
star
World Cup.
power. There we go. The final of 2014 wasn't that great.
Yes,
You
it
know,
was.
the World Cup was the semis were better. You know, in terms of the match that was actually more exciting and more.
We talked about this off camera. We were saying every World Cup had 2-3 matches. This World Cup had so many stories.
Argentina losing from Saudi is the first one.
Croatia, Brazil.
This one, Croatia, Brazil.
Talk about this
yeah.
one, طيب. Where are we?
Fuck, what else did they have? Maghreb, all the
Morocco,
Maghreb
we
games,
just talking about
all
right
the
now.
all the Morocco games. Yeah, all the Morocco games scored.
They did the colonizer hat trick.
Tunisia beating France.
Tunisia beating France. Well, that's for
That's
me.
what I'm trying to
That's what
tell
I'm
you.
saying. Like
There was
there was
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
great stories.
upsets, برضو, in terms of that smaller teams. Okay, but in terms of the final, I honestly can't think of a better final. Like in terms of that,
This was an exciting.
entertainment value.
It was an exciting final. Extra time, even extra time. You had goals that came out of nowhere.
Bro, saves at the last minute, Hajmat,
Hat-trick Mbappe.
Yeah, hat-trick Mbappe.
Like all of that. Like the whole thing together was amazing. Now we get to go back to club. What's the name? Competition.
Normal,
Yes.
normal.
The fun football.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
normal service resumes now at this
But
point.
I
In
think
case you didn't get enough football.
the next World Cup is gonna be in the States, right?
States, Canada,
Oh
and
my
Mexico.
god, the match is gonna start like at 2 a.m.
Yeah. لا يعني if you're actually gonna go attend, يلا you have 3.
But they're going to be very
Countries.
exciting because shootings probably will happen.
Oh, yo, look, it's gonna be played at a stadium, not a high school.
A high school stadium.
Oh shit!
Hey guys.
I'm just
you
saying.
guys are
Hey,
just-
guys.
It's America, bro. That's what happens over
So
there.
guessing y'all are not going then.
Statistically-
Yeah, that's what
Of
it
course
tells me.
If it's at a high school, of course I'm not going.
Bro, honestly, I would want to
What are you
go
talking
to
about?
attend matches in
Statistically
Mexico.
speaking, a high schooler would probably attend. So you amplify that with the potential of.
Nah, see, a high school would not make it that far to go to the stadium. He likes to be close.
Close to home.
Close to home.
Close to the targets.
Exactly.
Work smarter, not
Hey,
harder.
man,
Yeah.
this is that lifestyle. That's the one they're promoting to the
just
world,
saying,
bro. It's
like-
not us.
So not going.
Of course not going,
Okay.
bro. It just reminds me of the time when I lived in Australia. I used to watch all the matches. Every match was like at 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. That shit is annoying, bro. Stay awake. The final will stay awake for it. But a group stage match,
اتذكر you were here, yeah. The Germany, not just Germany, the Japan, South Korea one. Like you had games starting at 10 a.m. and at like 1 p.m.
I can do that. That's not a problem
That shit
for me.
was early, bro.
But it's not, either way,
في
you're
دوام.
awake.
والله
Either
دوام
way,
يا
at
عمي.
work, you can open up and stream, but I have to be awake
I
at
am a
6 in the
productive
morning.
worker. I need to focus on
Yeah,
getting
sure.
my job done.
Then how you gonna focus when you're awake at 3 in the morning to watch a match?
Not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my struggle with the UFC.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that was bullshit. He is not a predictor.
I was, and I shall be again at some point in time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway, great World
مبروك
Cup.
الأرجنتين.
Yes.
مبروك لميسي.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have no stories, we have no topics, we don't know what
Yeah.
the hell we're doing today.
All we have to talk about is
Is these two things.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, listen, something very exciting happened just a few hours ago.
It did.
And Champsy is laughing because you know it's gonna be about him. Champsy was approached, but I'm gonna let Champsy tell the story.
propositioned actually.
Proposition, sure,
Yeah.
whatever.
Proposition.
I don't know, like when someone calls you from talent management, it's offer.
Yes.
But anyway,
Yeah.
They-
They are coming to you with a proposal.
They
it wasn't a
witnessed-
proposal, it was an
they
offer.
They witnessed his talents on display.
We see. I mean, I think part of the reason I wasn't excited didn't feel genuine.
Champsy, how about you tell people the story before we go? Yeah,
You wanted a genuine invitation?
Yes, of course I did. I wanted genuine. I wanted them to want me, bro.
يبقى خطاب.
It's me. موقع.
Hear ye, hear ye.
So, backstory. I received a message.
Okay.
A few months ago, a few months ago, and I actually just got around checking the message out.
Aw.
So somebody is currently.
Typical Shamsi.
So
Typical fucking Champsy.
yeah,
fashion.
مرة.
see, they understand.
Yes, it's not something to be happy about.
I'm not
No,
just
it's
saying.
not.
I'm saying
This is stupid.
It's a personality trait. It's a bad one. I
Yes.
get it. So somebody is currently working on a new TV show, and they would like to discuss it with me to see if I'm interested in participating in it. So it's a dating show.